something I could point to in the sky. A hand against my shoulder, a voice that couldn't possibly be mine. I wanted every answer, underlined in burning white. Never thought the smallest turning might be how the world says right. A little warmth, a little lift, something changes, something shifts, and I'm learning not to miss it. I'm becoming a finer instrument, learning what the silence meant, how a room can change before a word, how the quietest thing can still be heard. There's a current underneath the skin, a little yes, a little pull within. Nothing I could ever prove. Still, I know when something moves. Sometimes it's an opening, like the walls went back an inch. Sometimes everything looks ordinary, but something in me doesn't flinch. Sometimes there's a sweetness with no reason to be there, a sudden sense of company moving softly through the air. I used to chase the signal till I frightened it away. Now I leave a little room and let it come the way it came. I'm becoming a finer instrument, learning what the silence meant, how a room can change before a word, how the quietest thing can still be heard. There's a current underneath the skin, a little yes, a little pull within. Nothing I could ever prove. Still, I know when something moves. There are other feelings that arrive without a sound, a tightening through the center when the road is turning wrong. No lightning bolt to stop me, no angel in the lane, just something once transparent growing heavier with weight. So I listen, then I wait, feel the difference, feel the shade. There are languages much older than the sentences we make. Maybe I was never empty, maybe I was simply loud. Maybe what I called a whisper never needed to be proud. Maybe spirit doesn't enter with a trumpet and a flame. Maybe it was always touching me, and I was learning how to feel its name. I'm becoming a finer instrument, more alive to where the silence bends, to the warmth that rises without heat, to the sudden lightness in my feet, to the current underneath the skin, the opening that says begin. Nothing shouting, nothing proved, just the unmistakable, subtle way it moves.